This video is called It's Just Not That Simple. I feel like that was really corny. I'm really excited about this topic because this is something that I get to talk about with all my clients. Why? Because it just wasn't as simple as just eat meat. So many people will say, just eat meat. Eat the meat that you can afford. Eat meat. Don't count macros. I get it. This is how a lot of people have done it, but it doesn't work for a lot of people to do it this way. It's not enough to just eat meat. There are a lot of cuts of meat, many cuts of meat that are higher protein than fat. And even if you remove all carbohydrates, your body can still look at that protein and convert it into glucose via gluconeogenesis and basically stay in glucose burning mode instead of fat adapting. So that fat to protein ratio, first of all, is critical in my opinion. Some people will say, oh, it doesn't matter. Trust me, it matters. I've worked with enough individuals. I have been full-time one-on-one coaching since 2020. I have worked with enough individuals to confidently say that the fat to protein ratio is so important. I have a video on fat to protein ratio if you would like help adjusting or troubleshooting which ratio would be best for you. But this video is just an encouragement to those who maybe you haven't tracked your macros because one reason could be it's triggering. If it's triggering for you, I want you to be encouraged and know that knowledge is power. You do not have to be defined by a number, by any set of macros. If you nourish your body, you can actually upregulate your metabolism and you can see that number grow, but we're not doing it to count calories. We're doing it to support your body at a systemic level. There is a certain amount of protein that is appropriate for you that's not appropriate for your neighbor. So it's important to know how to properly care for yourself. If you're triggered, I understand that, but I would still encourage you to work through your triggers and understand at least what an appropriate amount of food looks like for you. To understand at least, are you eating enough? Are you overeating? These are things that are going to help you in the long run. Another reason people don't track is because they are intimidated. It's a learning curve. Technology, you've never done it before. It's frustrating. There are some scenarios where I will track macros for my clients. Maybe if they don't even have a smartphone and they just don't do that type of thing. If they're really frustrated by technology and it's just really something that's not accessible to them, then I will do it for them. But I don't like to do it for them most of the time because it's a skill that I want them to learn on their own. It's just something that you learn when you do it for yourself. It is not very difficult. I feel like some people are just going to be frustrated by this video, but I don't care. It's really important. If you are hitting a stall and you can't tell me how much you're eating, that's step number one. You need to be accountable to, are you eating enough? Are you overeating? Is your fat to protein ratio way off? It's like shooting at a target with your eyes closed. It's, obviously it would make more sense to have a better idea of what you're dealing with. Especially when you're working through things like hypothyroidism, you're not sleeping at night, you can't stop gaining weight, you're ravenous, you're binge eating. These are all things that can be, you can make so much more sense of them if you look at what you're eating or not eating enough of. So it's not always as simple as just eat meat. There are some people who go from the standard American diet to just eating meat, and guess what? They're going to get a lot of results. But even those people might at some point need to dial in. Maybe they don't have to, but a lot of people need to. So be encouraged. If you're hitting a plateau and you need help establishing which fat to protein ratio is right for you, feel free to reach out for one-on-one coaching or check out my video on the fat to protein ratio. This is, again, just an encouragement that there is no one size fits all. I want you to learn how to properly support your body at a systemic level. The last part of this video is talking about kind of shifting gears. When is it right to incorporate some maybe protein sparing modified fast? When is it right to do a 1-to-1 ratio to really try to start torching your own body fat, maybe with fasting? The right time is defined by an absence of some other things. So what I mean is you should be sleeping through the night. You should have decent, steady energy throughout the day. You should have good mental clarity. You should have a good relationship with food. Those are all prerequisites before I think you should be trying to tap into your own body fat via protein sparing, fasting, getting yourself into an intentional energy deficit. You need to focus on healing first. And I probably have 100 videos on that alone, but I just wanted to encourage you also, if you're hitting a plateau, focus on healing. If you're not sleeping, if you have poor energy, these are all signals that your body is sending. Your body is trying to let you know that, hey, something needs to change. So pulling back food probably is not going to serve you. It probably won't even help. A lot of people will try protein sparing too soon and nothing happens. That's because the body is still working on upregulating. It doesn't want to do that yet. I like to put an emphasis on partnering with your body. And this is my brief, almost 6-minute video. Leave your comments down below. I hope that this has been an encouragement to someone. You can do it. You're doing great. Keep going.